Of course, I have my protein coffee, so I wanted to show you guys that. So this is a sugar-free, skinny syrup, salted caramel sauce with the Quest protein shake and then a little bit of the Cliffia Farms cold brew. So this is all amazing. I forget to drink my protein coffee on the weekends. I don't know. I think it's just I'm not in like the same routine. I have got to get into that routine because then it would just not feel like, even though the weekends, like lately, I have not been doing bad, haven't been going off the rails, sometimes I don't track necessarily. But I also think if I actually started my day the same way, because I'm pretty much up at the same time, my body's on that clock. I mean, sometimes I may sleep in a little bit later, but I think if I do that routine, then it wouldn't feel like such a recovery on Mondays, except for like those special occasions. Like this weekend was a little bit of a special occasion because it's Father's Day. So we went out yesterday with everyone, and then the day before we were up north in the town up north doing some things. Oh my gosh, you guys, that was an adventure. Like I am so bad at like directions and even listening to a GPS. Like I have no sense of direction. I have no sense of like distance. So when the thing's telling me in 500 feet, take a right, I don't know what that means. Like, I mean, I know what it means, but like, I don't know, there's so many roads, and in this big city, there's all this traffic. My anxiety is like through the roof. I don't know. I have driving anxiety really bad, and like anything that's like traffic that I'm not used to or areas that I'm not completely used to, you know what I mean? And so my husband was following me because we went up there to pick up his motorcycle. And so he was following me. So we were trying to find a restaurant, and then we were going to head over to Trader Joe's, which I knew where Trader Joe's was, but not like so first we finally made it to the restaurant after like many twists and turns from down at the motorcycle shop. Like it was, you guys, like I was full on panic. Finally pulled over in a parking lot in the mall where I knew we were like close to where we needed to be, but I pulled over there and I was just like, I was like full panic mode. Like, I don't know, this thing is taking me here. I didn't know I was supposed to stay straight. I mean, it was full panic mode. It was 15 miles of going in circles, and he's following me. He said he was just laughing, but anyway, yeah, it was, so by the time we went to Outback Steakhouse for lunch. By the time we got there, I was, like I said, in full, like, I just needed to sit down and relax. And then I'm like, okay, so now we need to go to Trader Joe's. I'm like, it's taking me like on the freeway and going over here and over here. I'm like, I know how to get there from like the mall, which is just right over from where we were at. But the GPS didn't want to take us that way. And so I'm like, if we could just get over to the mall, which we thought we were able to get there, but they put up a barrier since the last time the GPS, apparently, the Google Maps apparently have been updated, because it kept telling me to take a left. Could not take a left because of the stupid barrier. So anyway, we had to go up and around, but we got over there, and I'm like, once I knew, like, we were at Hobby Lobby, which we didn't go in a Hobby Lobby because I didn't really, at that point, I was so stressed out and anxious. Like, I almost just wanted to go home. But I was like, nope, we're up here. I want to go to Trader Joe's. And so I'm like, if we can just get to Hobby Lobby, I can get to Trader Joe's because I know how to get there from there. I still had it on my GPS, but I was pretty, anyway, it was, let me know if you guys have driving anxiety, and I want to make sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Here is my breakfast bowl. Before I stir it up, I just stir it all up, and it is so good, you guys. I know you are all so tired of seeing this, but honestly, this is the best breakfast, and it keeps me full. I don't even have to have a morning snack. Between this and my coffee, I'm completely satisfied. So today I'm going to have the Cobb salad, which they say to kind of shake it up, but I've never been able to shake it up. So I'm just going to dump everything in this big bowl and then just mix it up really well and have a nice yummy salad. And here is my salad. For dinner tonight, I'm going to take some of these hearts of palm spaghetti. I'm going to saute it in some garlic and this lemon vinaigrette dressing, which is absolutely amazing. Found it at Kroger. I have my chicken here that you saw in my meal prep, where I marinated it kind of with some mint and some chives and seasoning. And then I'm going to top it off with some tzatziki. So I'm just going to put this whole entire package in a skillet. Add in just 2 tablespoons of that Simply vinaigrette and then a big heaping tablespoon of the minced garlic. And then I'm going to cook the chicken in my air fryer and I will show you what it looks like when it's all done. And here you go. So this is about 3/4 of that box of hearts of palm. And I just did three or 4 chicken tenderloins and then 2 tablespoons of that tzatziki. Oh my gosh, you guys, this was absolutely amazing. I can't remember if I told you, oh, happy Tuesday, good morning. I can't remember if I told you that I was going to go to Trader Joe's this last weekend. So we did, we were up in that area. It's like a little over an hour away, about an hour and 15 minutes or so. Anyway, it was the tail end of an extremely kind of stressful, busy day, and it was so busy in there. And so I just picked up a few things that I know I wanted to get. I didn't really get a look around as much as I wanted to, but I think I'm gonna make another trip up there in a few weeks after I go through some of this stuff and just do that. And then that way I have some time to do that. I forgot one thing in my refrigerator. So let's go ahead and just go through everything pretty quickly. I haven't scanned anything, sorry about that. Maybe you guys will know what the stuff is. But again, my morning just kind of got away from me. So I did pick up, this is new to me, this is the spicy Mexican style rice cauliflower. A lot of this stuff will be new to me, which has probably been around forever for you guys who are close to a Trader Joe's. So just keep that in mind. I go like maybe once a year. I want to try to go a little bit more this year. Anyways, it says with tomatoes, tricolor bell peppers, and jalapenos. So I think I might throw some like chicken with this or something. I don't know, it just sounded really good. This is something else new to me, multi-grain blend with veggies. So again, I thought this would be good just to throw some chicken with, just a simple, easy, come together quickly meal. This I have had quite a few times before, the rice cauliflower stir fry. Really like this one. I think this one is just tastes really good. Tastes a lot better than some of the ones you can get from like Green Giant. I really like most all of Trader Joe's rice cauliflower blend stuff. And something I get every time I go is the reduced guilt mac and cheese. You guys, this has like 15 grams of protein, and then you add some chicken in there. It is 10 points. I know this one is 10 points. But you add some chicken, add some buffalo sauce. You have a high protein little like lunch or dinner, and you know, you're really only counting for just the mac and cheese. So it's really easy to bulk this up with veggies and more protein. So really like this one, and it's really cheap too. I love these. I should have got more than one bag, but I knew I would eat them, and I really don't need to have this stuff around because these are the types of things that get me way more than sweet stuff. Like these are things I can't control. Like I could sit down and probably eat this entire bag. So have to be careful with these. They're a good price. So like I said, I almost picked up another one, but I'm gonna wait. Then if they're still there when I go back, then that's a sign that I need to buy more. Oh, the thing I grabbed out of my refrigerator is this hummus. I always love their different varieties of hummus, and their like dips and spreads and things like that. And this is the crunchy chili onion hummus. So that sounded amazing. I keep like bending over here. So then I picked up 2 of their hearts of palm the riced hearts of palm. I was looking for their noodle scoops too because I know I really like Trader Joe's hearts of palm, but they did not have any. They were out. So I just picked up 2 of the riced ones. I figured I will just give this one a try. Now I know this is something like, you know, kind of random, but I did pick up their whole wheat couscous. I have the hardest time finding wheat couscous in our area, and I can find the regular sometimes, but even that's kind of hard to find. But the wheat one, I really like wheat couscous better than the other, and I can't find it here. So this is actually a pretty big box. This has 11 servings, so this will last me a while, and it's 160 calories, 7 grams of protein, has a good amount of fiber in it. So again, I think that usually this is like around 4 points, maybe less, but yeah, I have not tried theirs, but I do like whole wheat couscous better. I picked up some red peppers. What I find unique between these and some of the ones I find in my area, these are fire roasted red peppers. Pretty sure the red peppers that I get in my area typically are not fire roasted, and that just really intrigued me. I don't think I've ever tried theirs. Now I did pick up 2 of the Bear Bells. You guys know I tried a couple before and I thought they were just so-so, the flavors that I tried. So I picked up a couple other flavors. I did get the hazelnut nougat, even though I'm not a huge hazelnut fan, but I've heard good things about this one, so I will let you know. But this one I ate last night, which I forgot to show you guys. So I'll have to do a little clip of this so I can show you. These are this one's 6 points. So I ate this one last night. It was absolutely amazing. Like, this was so good. It was so good. 6 points, 200 calories and 20 grams of protein. So it has that protein split, calorie protein split that I really like, which is 10 grams of protein per 100 calories. So this one was perfect. I wish I would have picked up more than one. Because I had a iffy kind of, situation with the other ones that I tried. I just wasn't sure about this one, but man, I wish I could find this one in my area. They literally do not have any flavors in my area. They have 3, which are the 3 that I tried. And like I said, I was just a little bit disappointed in those. So I may look on Amazon and see if I can pick these up, this one, because this was so good. Man, it was really good. It was exactly what I needed last night. I did get a couple of non-food items as well. So I picked up some of the Brazilian nut body butter and the Brazilian nut body wash. I really have always enjoyed their body butters. I've picked them up quite often, the different seasonal ones. And I've never tried this one, but I did have a tester and I smelled it and it smelled amazing. This one is acai something, not guava, but something else extracts. I got the just mango slices, so this is the one with no sugar or anything. They had some of the chili ones, but I couldn't remember if I liked those or not, so I didn't want to get those. But they have the sugared ones and they have these regular ones, so I just picked up the just only dried mango. I did get some spices. I think these were the only 3 I got. So I've never, these are new to me. I know they're not new there, but they're new to me. I did pick up the creamy buttermilk ranch dressing one. I was curious about that. And the sriracha sprinkle, because you know I like spicy stuff, so I thought that sounded good. And then I've heard really, really good things about this one. I did open it to smell it after I got home. This is the sofrito seasoning blend. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. My goodness, here's what's in it. If you want to pause that and look at it. Man, you guys, this just smelled so good. I was so curious about these. I've never seen these before. This is picante peppers with cream cheese filling. And I did scan these and I'm pretty sure you can have 3 of them for like 1 or 2 points. Like, it is really low, but just sounded super, super good. So I'll have to try these and let you know how those taste. Oh, and I love these. This is the strawberry and jalapeno crisp. I believe these are seasonal for summertime. I thought these would be really good with that cherry jalapeno dip that I got from Fred Meyer. I have some of that left over, so I thought this would be really good with those. So I might make myself a little like snack plate tonight with like this and that dip and maybe some of these like peppers. Oh, that sounds good. Now I'm thinking about that. That sounds really good. I did get a couple of these, which these are pretty high points. I did scan these. They're 4 points. However, that's for a full tablespoon. And I'm really thinking I would not use a full tablespoon. So this is the crunchy jalapeno and onion. So this is just like a topping type thing. I don't know. It just sounded really good. And then I got the crunchy chili onion. So again, like these are, this is like 110 calories, but it's for a tablespoon. And I feel like it would just be like sprinkling some of it on, maybe like eggs or I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up and see what people use those for. If you have gotten those, let me know if you use those for. I don't believe I've ever picked up their sweet chili sauce, and I just randomly saw it on the end cap, so I picked this up. And this was, I believe, 1 point for the tablespoon. It's only 20 calories. So I picked that up. I'm running out of room over here. Just a few more things. I picked up some of their cold brew concentrate because I love it. I know I really like this. And I also picked up the French roast cold brew concentrate. Again, I've had this before, really liked it. then, you know, I love their salsa verde sauce. So I did pick up a thing of this. And then the last thing I got was this sparkling watermelon juice. I was really curious about this. It's 60 calories. It doesn't have any added sugars. So all the sugars that are in it are naturally occurring from the watermelon. It just sounded really good. So I can't wait to try this. So all of this I showed you was $103, which I feel like I told my husband, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so cheap for all the stuff that I got. Because I feel like I walk into like Kroger or Safeway and I just breathe and smell like, I breathe and spend like $50, you know? I mean, it's so easy to like walk out of there just, you know, spending so much money. So I figured this was a good amount of stuff. I have, you know, a few meals out of this stuff because like some of this frozen stuff, literally, I can just throw some protein with it. So right here, I have like 3 meals just right there, and actually more than that because it's just me probably eating them, and I'll just throw some chicken with them. So it's like, this is a lot of meals. So I feel like I got a lot for my money for sure. Today's lunch is going to be another salad. So this is the Greek salad. Again, if you want to see how I made these, go ahead and check out my meal prep video and you can see how I made these salad in a jar. I'll just dump this out into a big bowl like I did yesterday, and we'll have ourselves a nice, yummy, healthy salad. Also going to bring myself a little snack. So I have some grapes. I'm going to take the rest of these baby cucumbers, which are amazing, and then a cheese stick and a turkey pepperoni stick. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. So last night you did not see dinner. I worked late yesterday and I still had to do some more work when I got home. And so my husband's like, he said he wanted a cheeseburger. And I'm like, well, I don't want anything. And so what he ended up doing was got Red Robin takeout, and he got me one of the avocado salads. So I appreciated that he was, you know, knew that I could have that and stay on track and everything. So if you guys don't know what that salad is from Red Robin, I got no dressing because I feel like that salad has so much in it that you don't need dressing. If I'm like splurging or something, or, you know, going out to dinner, I will have it and have the dressing, but it's only 9 points. And I'm not actually sure how they come up with those points, to be honest. Actually thinking about it, okay, now I can see it because I was thinking what all was on it. And it's like 700 and something calories without the, like $7.99 or something like that, without the dressing. So it has a big bed of lettuce, and then you have like bacon, like crumbled up bacon, blue cheese, avocado, croutons, grilled chicken, tomatoes, onions. Yep, I think that's it. But it's huge. It's really big, but you don't get like a ton of avocado. It's literally like you can see the slices on there. So it's like 3 slices of avocado. You get like 5 croutons. You get this little tiny, definitely just a serving of like blue cheese. So I guess I can see where it comes up maybe with 9 points, because you have your avocado, your croutons, and your blue cheese that would all have, and probably the chicken is probably grilled in maybe some oil. But it was great. It was really good. I had that. I know I've been eating a lot of salads this week, but it's actually has felt really good. That's just been what I've been wanting. So it was perfect. So I had that, and then I worked for a couple more hours, and then I got a project done that I was working on. I am hungry now. My stomach is growling. So that's the only thing about having salads for dinner. I almost wanted to make this mug cake that I saw on TikTok, but by the time I got done working and was kind of relaxing and looking at some TikTok stuff, it was 9 o'clock, and I'm like, I go to bed at 9:30. I'm like, I'm not gonna make this mug cake right now. But that's the only thing about eating a salad for dinner, especially maybe not having the dressing, is I did find myself kind of when I went to bed last night, I was kind of like, oh, maybe I should have made that mug cake because I'm feeling a little bit hungry, and this morning I woke up, my stomach's growling. So I think today I'm going to make a breakfast sandwich. I've been actually kind of wanting a breakfast sandwich, so I'm going to make that before I leave for work. But I think I'm going to try that mug cake tonight that I saw. I wanted to show you while I was here just getting ready for the day. I wanted to show you, I get a lot of questions about like my skincare stuff. So I actually discovered some new skincare products and I wanted to show you. I found them actually just on a random at Ulta when I went one day. Now I have been doing a lot of like, you know, like research. I always, you guys know, I do a ton of research on things, and like for like older skin, you know, so as you get older, like what kind of makeup should you wear? How do you, because my skin was just looking so flat and dull, and I know it's just the changes in my hormones, changes in my age, just my skin is changing. So how, you know, so one of the things I kept reading was like use glowy stuff on like aging skin, and it just kind of livens your skin up again. So I had already discovered, which I've showed you guys this before, the Lumi Glotion from, was it from L'Oreal? So this is the one I use, just the light one. So I had been using this one. Well, then when I was in, I had to pick up some moisturizer because I was out of my regular, which I think I have one, I have a little bit left in this. So this was my regular moisturizer, and I used the night cream equivalent, but you can see it's like the very bottom. So that's what I was going to just get replenished this. Well, when I was in that aisle, they actually had a whole like, it was a whole like section for like summer glowy skin. And I saw this number 7. So it's Radiance, and it's vitamin C daily brightening moisturizer, hydration. What I like about this one is it's supposed to like be like anti-wrinkle, blah, blah, blah. But I use the night cream version of this one. So anyway, so I picked this one up and I've been using it now for like 2 weeks, and I love it. It doesn't have any smell to it, but I absolutely love it. And I like, that's the first thing I put on. After I clean my skin, I put this on, and it just, I mean, if I was a more secure person about my skin, I would just wear this. And actually these two products, I'll show you the next one, because it really has this nice glow. It is just super pretty, super, super pretty. So maybe try this out. If you'd like the number 7 products, try out this Radiance. It's great. And then next to it, they had this Sun Touchable Wow Glow from e.l.f. So it's e.l.f. Skin. You can see again, I've been using it the last 2 weeks. So this has a little bit, this is actually, it has an SPF in it, protection, plus it's a makeup primer. So I was actually running low on my primer, which this is a primer I've been using. Again, it's like a Radiance one, but you can only get it on Ulta. You can't get it like in their store. And this is from Flower, and it's almost out. So I knew I needed to get some, and I'd like to get the Radiance primer again, because I'm just trying to get the glowy skin. And so you can kind of see the color on this one. So that's how it comes out, but it's super glowy. And it's a great makeup primer, and it's just, again, just puts a really pretty glow on your skin. So those two products together, and this actually, since it's a little bit tinted, you could just wear this just as a moisturizer if you don't want to use foundation. But I do, like, I'm just not very secure about my face. Like, I just feel like I have to wear foundation. I don't wear a lot, but I feel like I have to. And another reason why I use foundation, again, has to do with that aging skin thing. I have very, very, well, like, you don't know, like, I have very, very, very pale skin. So I did read that I should use a little bit darker foundation because it won't wash you out. So I do use, so what I've been doing now, since I kind of replaced my Lumi with these other 2 products. Now, then I was watching something on TikTok, and they're talking about mixing the same Glotion in with your foundation. And I just been using this foundation because I don't want to splurge on my favorite, because my favorite is the Born This Way. It's just so expensive. Like, I just can't. This is like $10 versus like $40. So yeah. Anyway, so I've been just using this, and I use it a little bit darker. And then I mix these 2 together, so it makes my foundation glowy. So I don't know if you can see, like, I feel like I have pretty glowy skin, and it just, for one thing, it does a couple things. It does, when I look at it, it makes me feel happy, because I feel like it's just glowing, and I feel like it makes me like want to be happier. Like if I'm having a very stressful day, I feel like it kind of masks this really stressful day. Plus I feel like it really does kind of make me look a little younger. Like I feel like it doesn't wash me out. I have that kind of that sun-kissed glow, even though I'm like not outside very often. So anyway, I just wanted to show you those new products that I kind of have discovered and I am loving. So now I'm going to take my turmeric supplement, because I forgot to take that when I was putting my makeup on. So I'm gonna take, you have to take 3 of these babies. So I'm gonna take this as my breakfast sandwich. So this is one of the Thomas Light English muffins that are 100 calories and 2 points. I have a double serving of egg whites for 0 points, a slice of Velveeta cheese for 1 point, 3 slices of Canadian bacon for 1 point. And this is so good. So have this going on for breakfast. Then for my coffee today, I'm gonna do some of the salted caramel skinny syrup, and we're gonna do the chai and double shot of espresso. And then we have our probiotic here. That's a powder that I will mix in with the shake, and we will be good to go. Hey guys, it's lunchtime. I am feeling so anxious today. I just realized I'm just behind on some things and it's making me so anxious. I really hope I can still take Friday off. I'm just feeling like I should work and move my vacation day to like July or something. I don't know. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed. I think yesterday I told you guys I was going to eat the Greek salad one, but I ended up eating the taco one, like the blackened chicken taco one. So today I'm actually going to have the Greek salad one. Because I think I changed my mind at the last minute, but I think I forgot to show you guys before I left. So I'm just going to put this in my big bowl here. And I know, you know how people like have their salads in these pretty bowls, and I do that sometimes for pictures, you know, to show you guys, to take a picture. But honestly, this is my favorite way to have a salad. You just put it in a big, humongous bowl, and you can just really mix it around so you can get all that dressing on every single bite. And I don't care how pretty it looks. Like usually the bigger bowl, like I have a gigantic, well, okay, I don't use my gigantic bowl. I have a really big like glass bowl, but I have one that's like just one size down. I mean, it's a pretty big mixing bowl, and it's really lightweight glass though. It's not like my big, like I have some Pioneer Woman ones that are just so thick. They're like the ceramic ones. But sometimes I'll put it in that big, huge bowl, and it won't be any bigger salad than this, but I just sometimes like the bigger the bowl, the better with salads. Let me know if you're the same way. So this is the Greek one. Oh my gosh, you guys, this smells so good already. So I'm going to munch on this. I swept my floors this morning before work, but I never mopped them. I think they're okay for right now. I think I'm just going to wait to mop those this weekend. It's not that big of a deal, because I'm making my husband Swedish meatballs for dinner, and so I'm gonna go ahead and prep the meatballs now while I'm home for lunch, and then I'm gonna take off. I'm not gonna stay home my whole hour for lunch because I have work to do. But I'm gonna munch on this while I make his meatballs, and then take the rest of it to work. And then for dinner tonight, I'm going to do a kielbasa sheet pan, I believe, but I'll show you that when I get home from work. I'll show you that. And yeah, other than that, things are going well. I'm handling the stress very well. I got on the scale this morning, and I actually think it helped me a lot because I saw that now I'm going like I told you guys that I've lost 6 pounds this month so far, but it really only got me back to where I was, and this whole like yo-yo up and down, like nightmare that's been happening for like 3 months. And now this week, as of today, which is Wednesday, I've actually now gone below that mark where I haven't been in a while. Like it's definitely not my lowest, but it's where I haven't been in a while. And so now that I'm seeing that, it actually really helped this morning because it's really been on my mind. That's like, see, when you stay on track and you do your goals and you hit the goals that you want to hit, that you set for yourself, I'm seeing that now as it was incentive today, because honestly, like as stressed out as I was feeling, my first thought was I need to eat something. And I hate that. I mean, I feel like, is that ever going to go away? I mean, for those of you who have been through this journey and you're at your goal weight and you're on maintenance right now, is it still hard? I mean, I feel like that's always something. Why do I go towards food? I guess, it could be worse. It could be like alcohol, or it could be like, drugs or something. I mean, I guess they say food is a drug, but you know what I mean? Like I'm just like, I feel good that I did not go that route, but I hate it that my mind still goes that way. You know what I mean? So what did I do? I got a Diet Pepsi. Like, honestly, so I guess, I know some people are totally against diet sodas and stuff, but that was what satisfied me. It was cold. It was just satisfying in enough that I just plowed on through my work. So anyway, that's where we're at today. Okay, I'm gonna eat my salad, make my husband's meatballs, then head back to work. But I'll see you at dinner time. I'm ready to make dinner. So for dinner tonight, I'm gonna do a sheet pan meal. I'm just gonna do a kielbasa and vegetable. And I think I'm gonna do some potatoes. I have some of these petite gold potatoes. So I think I will cut up a few of these to put on there. And I'll spray it with some cooking spray, add a little bit of seasoning to those. I have my turkey kielbasa I'll use. I'm gonna do 2 servings of this. My husband doesn't want this tonight for dinner, so I'm just gonna make it for myself. So I'm gonna do 2 servings of the kielbasa, whatever's left over, I'm gonna throw in the freezer. So I'm gonna chop this up. We're gonna do some of the Green Giant. I know these are for the skillet, but they work really well in the oven and in the air fryer. I've tried it both ways. We're gonna do the garlic parmesan green beans and the honey glazed carrots with sage butter, which I don't remember having this before. So we're gonna do half a bag of each one of these on the sheet pan. I'm just gonna throw it in the oven. I usually do the sheet pan meals at a pretty high heat, so about 400. I may do I think I'll do 400 for about 20 minutes or so, just really until everything is cooked, because this is actually already fully cooked. So it's really just until the potatoes are cooked through. I decided at the last minute not to do potatoes, so we have our green beans, our carrots, and then our kielbasa. And this is going to be just 1 serving. So I did a double serving of kielbasa to have to eat, and then I did the double serving of the veggies, and this turned out really good, and it was super filling. Hey guys, so I'm actually kind of cheating. It's actually Thursday morning, which I don't usually film on Thursdays. And don't mind, yes, real life dishes behind me because I did not feel like doing dishes last night. Also did not feel like making my mug cake last night, but that's why I wanted to put it in this video, because I wanted to share the mug cake with you. I've never tried it before. This one I saw on TikTok, and I just thought, why not have it for breakfast? I mean, it's protein, and there's really not, actually would make, I think, a pretty good breakfast. So let me show you what goes in it. I neglected to actually listen to how long it goes in the microwave for. I'm just gonna start with 60 seconds and see how it goes. But let me go ahead and show you. I really wanted one last night, but I'll tell you guys, when I tell you all the time that I am not a night person, I am not. I was hungry. I really wanted just a little snack because my stomach was a little rumbly, but I was just so exhausted. I cannot believe it's only Thursday. This has been another long work week, and I'm done at 5 o'clock. My husband's the total opposite. For him, tomorrow night, Friday night, we usually go out to dinner. He's going to be raring to go. He likes to, even after we get done having dinner, he likes to drive through town and just see what's going on. I'm I just want to go home, put my pajamas on, put my feet up, and either read a book or binge watch a TV show. That is my dream Friday night because I'm like that every night. It's not only because I worked all day or I, had a long week. I am just like a homebody when it comes to being at night, and he's just raring to go. He is such a night person, and he hates mornings. And for me, it's I get up on the weekends when we're off. I get up and I'm all over this house, doing stuff, even if things don't really need to be cleaned. I'm organizing. He's just how can you just run around like that? It is 7:30 in the morning, and that's even if he's up at that early, or he'll get up at 9. I've already done my grocery shopping, already filmed my grocery haul, already mopped the floors, and he's just what time did you get up? I'm I don't know. It's just so, as I'm even sitting there on the couch, I'm I really want a mug cake. My stomach, I'm just a little bit hungry. My dinner did not quite keep me super full, but I was just done. I did not want to get up. That was it. I'm just done. So we're going to have it this morning. Okay. What goes in it? I already had grabbed out a bowl. So I've sprayed a bowl. I'm going to do a bowl rather than a mug because she did that in her video, and I just really liked the idea of doing it in a bowl because it just, like she said, it makes it flatter, which I'm yeah, that's actually true. So we have a bowl. I already sprayed it with cooking spray. You need to do a scoop of protein powder. Now we're going to go here a little fruity because I have chocolate and vanilla. She used chocolate. But I want to use, she also used American Dream Butter, which I don't have that, but I have the Nuts and More, and I have the Nuts and More birthday cake.
So I'm like, we would go good with the birthday cake. Why not my favorite Alani Nu fruity cereal protein powder? So we're gonna use this. So you need a scoop of this. Then you need a 1/4 cup of applesauce. I don't have plain applesauce in my pantry. I have either cherry blueberry or pear banana. So we're gonna use cherry because I know that frozen cherry goes amazing with my protein powder when I'm making smoothies. So why not? So we are gonna go cherry. This may turn out totally insane and crazy, but we're just gonna go with it. You're supposed to use an egg. I don't have any eggs. I ran out of eggs this week. So we're gonna use egg whites. We'll just use the equivalent of 1 large egg white. I know it's probably not the equivalent of a full egg, but I'm just gonna go with it. We'll just see how it goes. And then you need, oh, I need a teaspoon of vanilla, or a tablespoon of vanilla, sorry, tablespoon of vanilla. It's in my cabinet. I will grab that. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Yes, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Then we will be topping it off after we cook it. So I'll mix all that up in a bowl and we will put that in the microwave. Let's see what the consistency looks like. And then of course I'm gonna top it off while it's still warm with the nuts and more. And I'm grabbing my vanilla, excuse me. And then we'll top it off when it's warm with the nuts and more. So let's go ahead and see if this makes a, I wanted to tell you too, while I have you guys, I did a giveaway this week on my Instagram with Motivate, and I obviously didn't talk about it on here because it would be, the giveaway would be done by the time I posted this video. But if you're watching this video, which this video is going up on Friday, which is the 23rd, and this special code that they gave me is good the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. So if you're watching this on the 22nd, 23rd, or 24th, I have a special 30% discount code. So I will put it here on the screen. So go ahead and use that. I'll also try to remember to link it down below, but it's only good the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. So like I said, you'll see this first thing in the morning on the 23rd. So if you want to make an order, then you can. But I'll go put something on my community tab as well. I think I said that earlier about the giveaway and I didn't, but I mean, it doesn't matter. Like I said, by the time you see this video, it's kind of a moot point as far as the giveaway is concerned. So hopefully you follow me on Instagram, because that's typically where some of these places that ask me to do giveaways and stuff, that's where they want you to post, is Instagram. Oh, I can say I feel like I'm missing something, but it's the egg white. And like I said, I neglected to remember how long in the microwave she said. But I mean, isn't it always like a minute for these like mug cakes? And I feel like her scoop, her protein powder scoop, looked huge in the video, but it's hard to tell. I also looked at that on all the protein powders that I did have in my cabinet. This Alani one was the largest amount of grams, so that's another reason why I wanted to choose this one. But this is gonna be kind of like a peanut butter and jelly mug cake. So it's kind of a weird consistency. You can't really see it, but it's kind of runny, but it's also like, it looks broken. So I don't know. Okay, let's, and I just did a 1/4 cup of the applesauce, so I have a little bit left over. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss this in the microwave. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna go and toss this in the microwave, and then we'll see what it looks like when it's all done. Alrighty, it took 90 seconds to get done, but look how flat that is. So it's like my own little personal cake. I'll bring you down here in just a second. I'm just gonna use a tablespoon of this. Because really don't need more than that since it's a small little cake. Okay, let me bring you down here and show you what it looks like. Isn't that cute, you guys? So it's just like your own little personal like protein cake. So let's go ahead and give it a little taste test, because of course it may look good, but that doesn't mean it tastes good, right? Sadly, I have to get a fork out of my dishwasher. Y'all know how that feels, right? Okay. So we're just gonna get just a piece of the cake and the peanut butter part. Let's give this a try. That was good. Now, I'll tell you, I think this would be better with a different protein powder. This protein powder, like if you smell it out of the container, it doesn't smell that great. But when it gets liquefied, like with the fruit, frozen fruit, and the almond milk or protein milk, whatever you're using, my goodness, it is the best protein powder. But I think for baking, this flavored one is not as good because I feel like even that cherry applesauce, which you can't even taste, but that cherry applesauce didn't bring out like as good of a fruity flavor. I think this would be excellent with like a vanilla or chocolate. But I mean, it's edible and it's soft and it's moist and it works. That's all I think that it matters. But I think that my choice of protein powder was not the best. But I'm going to eat this because it is good. So this would have, let's see, I think that protein powder, I already put it away. I think it's like 20 grams of protein. This peanut butter, which is serving size 2 tablespoons, that's 9 grams. I did 1 tablespoon. So about 25 grams of protein in this, which is a great snack. And this protein powder is like 110 calories, I think. And half of this would be 80 calories. So yeah, so you're looking at about 200 calories and 25 grams of protein, which is perfect for what I like my equation to be. So I'm going to eat this for breakfast. I'm also going to make my protein coffee, but I want to thank you guys, as always, for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. And I will see you guys in the next one, which will be I may do a weekly weigh-in, check-in video this week, but I just did one last week. So we'll see if I have time to get it filmed. We don't have car races Friday night. So I think I will have time to film it. But for sure, you guys will see me in a grocery haul. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.